Hello Alec. This is a live cash game. We have been playing together for about an hour. I have never played with this opponent before. He was sitting watching a hockey match on his phone with both our buds in, trying to be very mechanical in his movements and not being very social. I'd seen him 3-bet and isolate on the button a couple of times, but I never got the chance to see those hands. He seemed kinda annoyed when people talked to him. This affected how I played this hand, as I thought he might have an ego and would not like to be bluffed. I was sitting on the big blind with pocket kings, and after somebody from mid-position limped, he decided to raise to $12. We had a couple of tipsy players who liked to see all the flops. I assumed he had a decent holding as he was not playing very loose, but he was definitely trying to exploit the loose players. I decided to 3-bet to $38 because I had used a similar 3-bet size earlier against another player and thought that he might think I was out of line. He gives me this weird stare. He then takes a few seconds to make the call. In my mind that was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" stare.
To the flop.
The flop comes 10-7-3. Rainbow. The reason I was betting $31 here was because of something I heard you say in an earlier video about giving myself a good price on my bluffs. The board is very dry, and I think his range is almost always ace-queen, plus and pocket pairs stronger than pocket eights. So, I'm not afraid of any draws and would like to give him the chance to hero call with ace-king or single pair. The turn comes 6 of spades. I had a feeling he just wasn't a believer here. When he calls the flop, he is going to call the turn a good percentage of the time. So I try to make the bet seem kinda fishy here. I think if I were betting to defend against draws here, I would make the bet bigger. But I think he has single pairs, ace highs and sets most of the time here. When he just calls here, I don't think he has a set here, as I think he would raise me by now. So, it leaves him with 8-8. 9-9, any higher pocket pair and ace-king. When river comes 8 of clubs and completes a 4-card to a straight, this is where I question my logic at the time. In my mind I was continuing with the plan of getting him to pay off with a single pair hand or hero call with ace-high. I decided on betting about half his stack to make it seem like I didn't really want to shove here. I think he expects me to shove for value here with my strongest pairs, and perhaps he would think the half-stack bet was weak. He raises me and I have to call $91 to win $590, and although I hated it when he shoved, I feel that I have to call here every time. Is that correct? I guess the thing I'm not so sure about is following. When that 8 hits on the river, it leaves me with only 2 of the 4 pairs that I was beating on the turn. I am thinking they're about 8-8, 9-9, pocket jacks and pocket queens. I check the river, I allow him to check back the pocket jacks and pocket queens, and to shove the pocket eights and pocket nines. So is it better to bet in front to extract value from the pocket jacks and pocket queens, and could you possibly fold here? Or is perhaps shoving better? I thought it was an interesting hand, and hope to hear your comments. I called and he shows pocket nines and takes fairly big pot. Thank you, Simon.
For more of the Hand of the Day, if you guys like this, subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out a ton of new videos every week. Hand of the Day every week for sure. And keep sending me your hands on Hello Alec. I'll choose the best ones and put them right here on the Hand of the Day for you guys every week. See you guys next time. Cheers.